Dating violence is never okay. A teen story.
Tina thought she couldn't live without Todd.
My name's Tina. Todd seemed like the perfect guy. Good grades, good looks, cool friends. He had it all. I felt so lucky to be with him. He was always doing romantic things. Even my parents thought he was the greatest.
And Todd said he couldn't live without Tina.
Tina, I want you all to myself.
Todd was so jealous. He hated when I talked with other guys, even about school. He didn't even like me doing stuff with my best friend Alana.
Tina was flattered at first.
He must really love me, I thought. It felt good to know someone cared so much.
Something wasn't quite right about Todd and Tina.
My name is Lana, and I've known Tina forever. We're like sisters. Then along comes this guy, Todd, and suddenly I hardly see Tina anymore. It hurts. But I was worried too. Todd gave me the creeps. It's like he wanted to control everything Tina did. He was always criticizing Tina, her clothes, how she talked, right in front of everyone.
Todd had a temper, too. He got in a lot of fights. If another guy just looked at Tina, he'd lose it. Alana tried talking with Tina once.
We were having a conversation about who else, Todd, and I just came out with it. Tina, I'm telling you this as a friend. I don't like the way Todd treats you. You deserve better.
Tina didn't say a word.
So I went on. The way he bosses you around and loses his temper, he's like those guys on TV who beat up their girlfriends.
Then, Tina got mad.
Todd is the best thing that's ever happened to me. You want me to break up with him? You're just jealous.
Tina couldn't believe Alana.
Todd was everything to me. I wanted to spend all my time with him. I wanted to dress the way he liked and to look good for him. Sure, I wish he wouldn't put me down or fight with other guys. But all that just made me want to please him more. If I did please him, I thought maybe he'd stop. And that stuff Alana said, well, I knew Todd loved me. So he would never hurt me, right?
Then one day something happened.
Todd hurt me. We were arguing. He was saying that I spent too much time with Alana. He was getting more and more angry. Suddenly, he grabbed me hard and pushed me against the wall. My head banged on the bricks. His face. I'll never forget that look. I was so shocked. I couldn't move.
Todd felt so bad.
I can't believe I did that. Are you okay? Tina, I swear, I'll never do that again.
He was so sweet. I could tell that he was really sorry. I'm sorry too, I said. I didn't mean to get you so upset. So we made up. It sounds strange, but in a way I felt closer to Todd than ever before.
But it kept happening. It even got worse.
One time, Todd squeezed my arm so tight, it left a huge bruise. Another time, he punched me hard in the stomach. I could barely breathe.
But every time, it was the same. He'd say he was sorry. Sometimes, he'd even cry. Then he'd buy Tina gifts and be so nice. So, Tina would forgive him. Deep down, Tina was confused.
How can he love me and hurt me? I thought, I must be doing something wrong. I told myself to try harder.
Something was definitely wrong.
I saw Tina even less than before, and when I did see her, we barely spoke.
Whenever Todd was around, Tina acted real nervous. Alana could tell she was afraid of him.
Then one day, we were getting dressed after gym. I noticed this big bruise on Tina's arm. It actually looked like a person's fingers. The pieces all fit together.
So, Alana asked Tina, "Is Todd hurting you?"
Tina looked at me and started to cry.
It's not his fault. He really loves me. It's my fault.
Tina, it's not your fault. He has no right to hurt you no matter what.
But she just kept going on and on about what a great guy Todd was. Tina was in tough shape.
I I think she knew she had to get away from Todd, but Todd was her whole life. It was hard for her to let go.
I've tried everything. Why can't I make him stop? What am I going to do?
Alana could see that Tina really needed help. She was confused and scared.
We need to tell someone about this, Tina. Tina looked at me. She seemed frightened, but also relieved.
Would you come with me to the school counselor's office?
So we went to see Miss Lee.
Tina learned a lot from Ms. Lee.
She said that what was happening to me was called dating violence. It happens to lots of young people.
Ms. Lee also helped Tina see that Todd had a problem. It wasn't Tina's fault. Nothing she did caused him to hurt her. In fact, what Todd was doing was against the law.
Todd needs help, otherwise he will keep hurting you. The violence will possibly get worse. But the most important thing is your safety, Tina. I worry that Todd is a real danger to you right now. We need to tell the police what's going on.
Ms. Lee also gave Tina the number of a local crisis center. She said Tina could call for help or support. Breaking up was the hardest thing Tina has ever done.
Miss Lee said it was safest to tell Todd over the phone. So that night, I called him. He begged me and threatened me. He told me that no one else would ever love me. I was really scared of Todd. The school and police warned him to stay away, but I still had to be careful. And there was a big part of me that still loved Todd. I knew I had to leave him, but it hurt so much. It's a good thing I had Alana, Miss Lee, and the people at the crisis center. My parents were great too. They really helped me during these last few months.
And fortunately, Todd left Tina alone.
I even heard he was getting help. Now I'm feeling much stronger. I want to tell you what I learned.
You don't have to live with violence. No one has the right to hit you, force you to have sex, or hurt you in any way. Ever. Be careful of people who are jealous, try to keep you from friends or family, try to control you, use alcohol or other drugs, or have bad tempers. Not everyone with these traits will become violent. But use caution. A violent person needs help. Without it, the violence will get worse. Don't be afraid to ask for help and protection. Ending a violent relationship can be difficult and dangerous. Crisis centers, shelters, hotlines, and the police or sheriff can help.
You have a right to health and happiness.